Hey friends, it's Rana and it's May again, which means the annual charity book sale. This time I went early, I went on the second day. You may ask me why I don't always go on the first day to buy all the good books before they are sold out. And the reason is the charity book sale is held by some old ladies and they don't use social media. They only contact some bookstagrammers to come and film and talk about the charity book sale. So the only way we could know about the charity book sale is from some bookstagrammers. This year I took their number, so next year I could contact them beforehand at the start of May to know which day they will start. I didn't tell you what the charity book sale is about. It is an old lady in her backyard where she get donations for books to sell them for very cheap, and the revenue of the book sale all go to an old people's house. And you know that I am on a book buying ban for 1 year, but I always don't count this charity book sale because it is for a good cause, so I don't count it as breaking my book buying ban. Nonetheless, I ended up buying 10 books. Now for the first book I have here, and I love this edition. It is The Giver by Lewis Lowry. I read this book few years back and I believe I read all the series, enjoyed it a lot, especially the first book. So when I saw this copy, I immediately snatched it. It is in a very good condition. I don't believe that the previous owner even read it. It is very clean. I was happy to find it. Oh, by the way, I always, when I go back home, I clean all the books because you don't know what the previous owner was doing with these books. They might be dirty or something, and I always clean them. A lot of these books weren't actually on my Goodreads TPR. I just saw them, saw the title, I heard of it before, it sounds familiar, I looked them up. If the book had a high rating, I bought it. It's cheap, why not? Let's give some books chance to read. So the second book we have is The Orphan Master's Son by Adam Johnson. I don't know what this book is exactly about. I heard of it, that's why I picked it up. I looked it on Goodreads, it has a good rating, and I believe it has something to do with Korea. Yes, it is about an orphanage, and the main character, Bak Jun-do, he believes that he is not an ordinary orphan, but he is the son of the master of the orphanage, and he becomes a spy. Don't know how, but it ends up for him being a spy. It is a long book. Ooh. Wait a minute, what is this? I didn't check the inside of the books. I should have checked the inside of the books because the books I donated this year, I put bookmarks inside all of them. What is this? Oh, it is like a bell. This book was bought in Bangladesh. How did it end up here? The bookstore is called Bathak Shamapish. Look at it. Wow, okay. I saw that some price tags had different currencies, but I didn't notice that this was bought in Bangladesh. Very interesting. I'm gonna actually keep the receipt here for now. Love that. How that book traveled all the way from Bangladesh to end up on my shelves. Now we have another Asian book. No wonder I love me Asian books. And it is Interpreter of Melodies by Jhumpa Lahiri. I heard of it the first time when I was in uni. I studied something else by her. And this one is the winner of the Pulitzer Prize. It is very short and it has a good high rating on Goodreads, so why not? I'm gonna check all the inside of these books here while we are at it. Might we find something else inside? We actually did find something. A bookmark, 2 bookmarks. Let's see. Borders, books, music, and cafe. Okay, another, I don't know where is that from. I don't believe we have a store here in Amman called Borders. Let me check. Oh, that's so sad. The Borders bookstore is actually from the US, and last store of it closed in 2011. So that means this book is at least over 14 years old. Wow. It is also in a good condition. It only has some yellowing of the pages. This book is about, I believe, stories of immigrants and first generation Americans, something like that. Not exactly sure. We'll find out when we read it. And the next book we have is 4321 by Paul Auster. Another book that I don't know what is it about. I mistook the cover for another book, but when I looked it up, I realized that they are different books, but the covers are similar. I think the title of that book is The Warmth of Other Suns, but it is a non-fiction, I believe. It has a similar vibe to this one. I didn't get exactly what the idea of this book is, but it is about a boy born in 1947 and his life take 4 simultaneous entirely different paths. What does it mean? I don't know, but it follows his life story. And when I looked it up, this price tag, the currency is RM, and I believe it is from Malaysia, from the bookstore W.H. Smith. These bookstores are usually in the airports. I went to the book sale during my break at work because it is very close to my work. That's why I went during work hours. And I was very stressed as not to take too long there. When I was there, I met this very cute young lady, we talked a little bit, got to know each other, and she recommended I buy this book. It is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. I could take an advice or two from this book. She said that it was a very good book when she read it, so I bought it. Why not? This one doesn't have anything on the inside or a price tag, so we don't know from where this book traveled. It is a self-help book, and the subtitle says all I need to know about it. Then I bought The Red Tent by Anita Demant. This book, I also vaguely heard of it, but the cover was interesting, the synopsis was interesting, so why not? Again, why not? I believe it is loosely inspired by the story of Dina from the Bible. I don't know much about her, but we're gonna learn more when we read this book. Of course, I'm gonna make my research to see the biblical story of her first. And the cute old ladies at the book sale told me that they both read it and they said it is interesting. They don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it, but they said it is very interesting. And funny enough, the thing about this book is it is the copy of the old lady who holds or organized this book sale, and her name is written in the inside. So it is a special thing that I bought. Her name is Nuhad. So even if I don't like or enjoy this book, I'm not gonna get rid of it. It's gonna be like a cute memory from her. Then I bought 2 books in Arabic. And the first one, I was really shocked to see it. And once I saw it, I immediately picked it up because this copy is actually expensive if I'm gonna wanna buy it from a regular bookstore. And it is Sawt fi Rih by Frances Rivers. This book in English, the original title is A Voice in the Wind. It is the first book in a trilogy called The Mark of the Lion or something like that. It is a historical fiction book about a girl in the 1st century AD in Jerusalem during the Roman Empire, and how the Roman Empire destroyed Jerusalem and killed her family. The reason why I know about this book is because my childhood friend told me that her sister loves this trilogy. She told me like years and years back, she may even forgot about it, but it is stuck in my head because I love historical fiction books. And whenever I go to a bookstore, I see that it is expensive, this book. Most of the translated big books, they are expensive, but I bought it for only 3 JDs. And it is in a great condition. It doesn't have any bookmarks or indication inside of it as where it was bought from. The second Arabic book I was a little bit hesitant about, but I bought it anyway. It is Maut Saghir by Muhammad Hassan Alwan. You can say the title is A Little Death. It is a huge book, nearly 600 pages. Do I know what is it about? Not exactly. And I'm not gonna try to make up some things about what is it about. I don't have a good feeling that I'm gonna enjoy it, but why not? It is also a winner of the Arabic Poker Prize for 2017. As for the last book I bought from my first visit, it is The Storyteller by Judy Bicol. I bought it because I forgot that I read it a few years back and I found it to be mediocre. So I returned it today and asked the lady to get something else instead of it. So I exchanged it for another book, and it is this one. I'm not a big fan of hardbacks, but why not? Let's give it a chance. It is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I never read anything by her, but many people praise this book, so why not? Let's see. It doesn't look the best from the outside, but the inside is great. A lot of people love this trilogy on BookTube, and I want to give it a chance. Am I in the mood for a fantasy now? No, but we're gonna put it on the shelves and see when we can read it. Probably next year. Seconds before I left the book sale, I am amazed that I found it here in Jordan, in Amman, because it is a Finnish book from Finland, and it is the summer book by Tove Johnson. This one, I believe more than one person recommended it for me in the comment section, and this book is a really good condition. I'm really amazed that a lot of these books are in a very good conditions, even though we found out that some of them are really old. But these book owners did a good job of taking care of their books. I believe this is the story of a grandmother and a granddaughter and their relationship in Finland during the summer. Very short book, but many people recommend it as a book to read for Finland for the Read Around the World challenge. And the cover is blue. I love blue. So these are all the 10 books that I bought from this year book charity sale. It will keep going on for the end of the month, but I don't think I'm gonna go for a second visit because most of the books, the good books, are all gone, and the left behind are not my taste of books. They said that they are expecting some donations for books, but I think that's enough for now. I'm really happy with all of them. I'm not regretting any of these purchases. However, this will affect a little bit my 0 TBR challenge. I'm not doing a great job, honestly, with it, because I have like 4 months left till September, till the end of my 0 TBR challenge, and I have, I believe, 45 books left to read. That's a lot, and I can't finish in 4 months. I think I'm gonna give up on the 0 TBR challenge, but we're gonna talk about it in another day if I do. And now I added another 9 books, because I read one of them, to my TBR. I'm not making this any easier for myself, am I? So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are based in Jordan, in Amman, and wants to visit this charity book sale, I'm gonna put the details in the description box down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm trying to get back into the groove of posting more videos. I hope it will work. And that's it. I will see you next time. Bye!